Hello and welcome to this video tutorial guide on IA backups. Database backups are crucial to a system. If the PC or server fails, without backups, the system will need to be rebuilt from scratch, which can cost a considerable amount of time and money. From Identity Access version 9, we've made it very simple to set up database backups to allow you to avoid this headache in the future. Let's take a look at how to configure a backup. Ensure that you are using the latest version of Identity Access. You can find a video installation guide in the description below if needed. Run the IA configuration application, which is found under the Start menu, Controlsoft folder, or in the Software under the Setup tab. Log in with the default admin credentials shown on screen, or use the login details you have configured if this has been changed. Click on the Backup tab on the left, then the Add button to create a new backup. Type a name for your backup, for example, IA Backup. It's recommended to leave all the database options ticked here. Here's what is stored in each database. The IA main stores all of your door and reader configurations, along with the employees, so this is a crucial database. The access log holds all the information of who went where and the times of access. The system log is used as an audit of all the software changes and also request to exit activity. The TA log stores the time and attendance logs if you are using the systems for the time and attendance. The next section below only needs to be changed if your SQL database is stored on another server or PC. You will need to specify the SQL server backup folder here. If you are running the database on the same server, then you can leave this as default. The domain or Windows login credentials may be different to access this folder. Please adjust accordingly in this section. If necessary, you can also test the login details to ensure these are correct using the test button. The backup destination is where your backups will be stored. Ideally, we should choose a location which is away from the same machine, such as a network drive, which is backed up regularly, or a secure cloud storage provider. You have the option to create a new folder in this location. We will do so now and name this folder IA Backups. We again have the same option here to specify a different domain and set of Windows credentials, along with the test button. The last options on this page are for configuring a schedule for your backup. It's very important to use the schedule as this will ensure that you are always backing up the latest information as users of the system make changes. Please remember to set a time when the machine will be powered on and able to run the backup. The server or PC does not need to be logged in for the backup to still run successfully. You can also choose which days the backup will take place. Once you're happy with these settings, you can click on Accept and Accept again. Now let's manually run a backup from within Identity Access, as you may wish to take a manual backup from time to time. For example, if you are just about to perform a software upgrade. Log into the user interface and choose Tools from the top menu and then Backup. You will now be presented with a backup window where you can see the backup we created earlier. Click on the Start Backup option. In the information box below, you'll see each database being backed up and saved in your backup location. Once all of the databases have been backed up successfully, you'll see this message to confirm that the backup job has been completed. If you ever need to restore your system on the same machine, you would simply choose the Restore option here, and from there you'll be able to see all of your backups. Simply highlight the IA main, which matches the date you want to restore, and click on the Start Restore button. A pop-up box will appear to explain that the software and its services need to be closed while the backup is restored. You will need to click Yes to continue, as long as no one is currently using the system. The information area will now show the status of the restore. Once the restore has finished, you'll see a pop-up box asking if you want to restart the Identity Access services again. If you have other databases to recover, such as the Access log and Systems log, you may wish to choose No here to save some time. Now let's explain how you would restore your system from scratch by using your backups if you had a total PC or server hardware failure. Firstly, make sure you have your backups to hand. As these should be stored on another machine as recommended, you should still be able to access them. Next, install Identity Access. ideally the same version that was previously running, so that the databases match. If you're not sure of the previous version, you can upgrade the databases by rerunning the IA installation again after the databases have been restored. Now you would need to create a new backup, as we explained earlier. This is needed to restore your backups. You can now log in to IA and again go to Tools and Backup. Select Restore and you will now see all of your backups from the old machine which failed. Choose the one which you want to restore and follow the same steps as previously described. But note, the IA licenses are not stored in the backups. If you have lost your IA license for the professional or enterprise version, please discuss this with your system maintenance company or contact sales@controlsoft.com for further assistance. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like this video if you found it useful and subscribe to our YouTube channel.